Treehouse Foods Inc THS. What can we expect from this high-growth stock? Treehouse Foods Inc NYSE THS is expected to grow its earnings 97.5% over the next year. What should potential investors be aware of? In this article we will look at the latest data and analyze the future performance of this growth stock in more detail. Exciting times ahead? Treehouse Foods is poised for extremely high earnings growth in the future. Depending on who you listen to, the expectations are extremely bullish, with analysts estimating the EPS to go from $1.59 to $3.77 over the next 3 to 5 years. In the same period, revenue is expected to increase from $4,475 million to $7.44 billion in 2019, and profit is predicted to shoot up from $78 million to $321 million in 2019, roughly growing 4.1x. Margins will be thinner than Louise Brooks' negligee during this time as well. Is the growth built on solid basis? Treehouse Foods has underperformed the food and beverage industry over the past year. Treehouse Foods' return on equity of 3.4% leaves a lot to be desired, and to make things worse, this is below the average industry of 34.39%. The good news is that a slight improvement is on the cards, with the level in a couple years rising to 9.2%. Return on equity, ROE, is a measure of how much profit, net income, a company makes as a percentage of the shareholders' equity. Equity is made up of funds from the original issuing of shares and any retained earnings from previous financial years. It varies considerably across sectors. For this reason it is important to assess a stock's ROE relative to its industry. Whilst it is true that the higher the ROE the better the company is performing, ROE does have a weakness. A stock with a disproportionate amount of debt can lead to a small equity base. Thus, a small amount of net income, the numerator, could still produce a conclusion. Treehouse Foods is a fast-growing company, but as Warren Buffett's right-hand man Charlie Munger said, no matter how wonderful a business is, it's not worth an infinite price. Is THS overpriced? Or could it be considered an undervalued opportunity? See our latest free analysis to find out.